Dynamic duo daylights. Hao Ching and Alex Eala's epic showdown at the Hong Kong Open. When the sun rose over Victoria Park in Hong Kong, it brought with it more than the usual hum of city life. The air was charged with anticipation, the kind of tension that only exists before greatness unfolds. In the heart of the bustling metropolis, the Hong Kong Open had become the stage for one of tennis's most captivating partnerships. Hao Ching of Taiwan and Alexandra Alex Eala of the Philippines. They weren't just a doubles team. They were a blend of poise and power, wisdom and wild spirit, a dynamic duo ready to light up the court. And on this day, they were set to face one of their toughest battles yet, a showdown that would test their chemistry, courage, and championship mettle. Sunrise the calm before the clash. The stadium filled slowly but steadily, fans clutching flags, wearing hats emblazoned with tennis balls, and shouting names even before the players stepped on court. The energy was contagious, a symphony of voices from every corner of Asia. "Go Alex!" echoed from one side. Hao Ching!" came the call from the other. It was more than a tennis match. It was a meeting of nations, a shared dream under the Hong Kong skyline. In the locker room, Alex Eala tied her ponytail. Glancing at her reflection, the Filipina prodigy, only 20, had already carved a name for herself in the singles circuit. But doubles brought out something different in her, a freedom to create, a sense of rhythm that played to her strengths. Beside her, Hao Ching, calm, methodical, and graceful, adjusted her wristbands. She was a strategist, the experienced campaigner who had seen every type of opponent, every kind of pressure. Together, they formed a partnership of balance. "Are you ready?" asked with a knowing smile. Eala nodded, her eyes gleaming. "Always." Glowing star opening serve. Sparks fly. As they walked onto court, the crowd roared. The announcer's voice thundered. "Ladies and gentlemen from the Philippines and Chinese Taipei, Alex Eala and Hao Ching." Across the net stood their challengers, a seasoned duo from Eastern Europe, known for their brute strength and fearless aggression. The first serve came from Eala. The ball sliced through the air, kissing the service line. An ace. The audience erupted, and Eala pumped her fist, flashing that signature smile that made her a fan favorite. 15-love. Moved effortlessly at the net, anticipating every play, reading the angles like a chess grandmaster. Together, they were poetry in motion. Eala's ground strokes blazing trails, Chan's volleys carving precision. By the end of the third game, they led 3-0. Their chemistry was electric. Every high five between points, every shared glance, told a story of trust and unspoken understanding. Fire the opponents, strike back. But as every tennis fan knows, momentum is a fickle friend. Their opponents, sensing the danger being steamrolled, began to shift gears. One of them unleashed booming serves that forced Eala into defensive positions, while the other attacked Chan's returns with laser-like precision. Suddenly, the match tightened. Games went back and forth, each rally a tug-of-war between control and chaos. The rally stretched to 20, 30 shots. Eala's shoes squeaked as she slid across the hard court, fighting for every ball, while Chan's calm presence kept them grounded. At 5-5, the match hung in delicate balance. Then came a crucial rally, one that felt like the heartbeat of the entire match. Eala served. The return came deep. Intercepted at the net with lightning-fast reflexes, sending the ball into the open court. But the opponent sprinted, slicing it back with unbelievable reach. Eala lunged, forehand, cross-court, winner. The stadium exploded. The duo took the first set, 7-5. Clapperboard the turning tide. A set of shadows. In the second set, the energy shifted again. The opponents began reading Eala's forehands better, redirecting her power with angles that forced out wide. Fatigue started to creep in. The rallies that once seemed effortless now demanded every ounce of endurance. Eala's serve, once her weapon, began to falter. Double fault. Then another. The Filipina shook her head, frustration flashing in her eyes. ever the mentor, walked over between points. She placed a hand on Eala's shoulder. "Breathe. Don't rush. We play together," she said softly. It was all Eala needed, reassurance, not instruction. They fought hard, but the set slipped away, 3-6. Now, everything came down to the third, the decider. High voltage, the final set, when hearts take over. By now, the Hong Kong night had fully descended. The court lights glowed white, illuminating the sweat, the movement, the fire. Every seat was filled. Every fan was standing. The duo returned to the court, united in silence. There was no need for words. Eala's eyes burned with determination, the kind born not from pressure, but purpose. Chan's expression was serene, like a warrior who knows that victory favors calm. The rallies in the final set were pure art. Eala unleashed your best tennis yet. Fearless forehands that painted the lines, backhands that defied geometry. Chan danced at the net, softening Eala's fire with surgical volleys and delicate touch. They broke serve early to lead 2-1, then again to make it 4-2. But the opponents refused to surrender. They clawed back one break, leveling at 4-4. Every point became a mini epic. Slices, lobs, smashes, and counter smashes. The sound of the ball echoed like thunder under the Hong Kong sky. At 5-5, it was do or die. Collision, the moment of truth. Eala was serving. Her heart raced, but her face remained calm. She bounced the ball, once, twice, thrice, then unleashed a wicked slice serve wide. The return came short. Chan pounced, putting away the volley. 15-love. Another serve, another rally. Musical notes the city that never sleeps. As the stadium lights dimmed, Hong Kong shimmered in neon and motion from the nearby harbor. The city's skyline looked like a mirror of the court, each light reflecting the sparks of brilliance that had just unfolded. In a quiet corner of the stadium, Eala and Chan sat together, sharing a simple laugh over a bottle of water. No cameras, no crowds, just two athletes enjoying the calm after the storm. "Do you realize what we did today?" Eala asked. Chan chuckled. "We played our hearts out. That's all that matters." Eala looked up at the empty stands. "No," she said softly. "We show what's possible when we trust each other." Chan nodded, the corners of her mouth lifting. "That's tennis. That's life. Dizzy legacy in motion." Long after the final ball was struck, fans would remember this match not just for the scoreline, but for the emotion it carried. Eala's youthful fire, Chan's composed mastery, the shared joy in victory. Their names would echo through the halls of the Hong Kong Open's history, a reminder that greatness is not always measured in titles, but in the stories that inspire others to believe. That night, the city slept with a smile. Somewhere, a young girl picked up a racket, dreaming of one day playing under the same lights. Because when Eala and Chan played, it wasn't just about winning. It was about showing the world that unity, passion, and courage still shine brightest when shared. Trophy final score: 7-5, 3-6, 7-5 winners. Hao Ching Chan and Alexander Eala victory type. Emotional, tactical, and inspiring. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.